Scenes of chaos and disorder continue in and around the Kabul International Airport as thousands of Afghans are being evacuated from the conflict-ridden country. Hundreds of evacuees were seen boarding a Qatar Emiri Air Force plane in the last 24 hours. At least 18,000 people have been flown out of the country. Increasingly desperate efforts are being made by foreign nations to airlift people out of Kabul. The Qatari and Pakistan embassies are actively transporting hundreds of Afghans from the city to the airport.
I'm standing at the military side of the Kabul International Airport. Behind me is the line which is leading towards this aircraft. To my left is the aircraft which is there, and people in numbers, hundreds are leaving today. More than 18,600 people have been flown out in the past 24 hours with the help and efforts of different governments. They're boarding this flight in a specialized Qatari Emiri Air Force plane so that they can get to safety.
Large crowds still surround the airport, with thousands trying to flee the Taliban's takeover of Afghanistan. The Afghan evacuees on board sat in somber silence as the aircraft carried them out of their homeland ahead of the 31st of August deadline. The Taliban has warned that they would allow foreign forces to carry out evacuations for just one more week.
It is very sad to leave my country, but there was no way without leaving my country, because the situation in Afghanistan is getting worse day by day, and there are a lot of rumors, there are a lot of reports that journalists, media activists, social activists are going to be targeted. So I think it's one of the bad moments of my life, that I'm leaving my family, my home, my career, my everything behind, because I'm the student of master degree, but I left everything because of my personal safety.
I'm standing inside the military aircraft. These Afghans, this aircraft takes them to safety, a step closer to freedom. In the first step, they will be flown from here in Kabul to Doha. In Doha, they would be kept for about 40 days, where their revision of documentation and eligibility criteria would be checked. If so, if they're eligible, then they get to go to the United States. If not, then they might have to return back to Afghanistan.
About 45,000 foreigners and Afghans have been evacuated from Kabul's airport since the Taliban swept into power. More than 20 people have been killed and dozens have been injured in shootings and stampedes amid chaos near the Kabul airport.